Turn this down a little bit. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, 7:35. Okay, we got 5 minutes. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. Thumbs up this video. Good morning, Miss Mom G. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, people in the clouds. Good morning, those in the bushes that's rolling out the bushes this morning. Thank you for that first thumbs up. Shout out to Tracy for getting the exclusive, honey. Shout out. I just found out about what happened because I was watching Tracy's video. And I said T.S. Madison and Tracy, I'm sorry, Tracy. T.S. Madison and Gio is no longer together. Like, he doesn't manage her anymore. I'm shocked. Good morning, listening as I drive to work. Thank you, Maquita. Thank you. And so I was listening to the video that Tracy was playing. Please thumbs up this video. Show respect when you come into someone's home. Show respect. And this is what this is about. This is what it's about. You know someone for a very long time. You support them, you help them, and they forget who helped get them there. They forget. People don't respect no one. And I love me some T.S. Madison. I'm Maddie Mob, been Maddie Mob for a very long time. I also love Gio. Have spoken to Gio several times one-on-one. Gio is an awesome guy, I think. I think he's an amazing guy, amazing manager, has great talent, took very good care of Maddie. Very good care of Maddie. You don't be with someone that long. I'm telling you from experience in this business. You don't be with someone that long and not know the business and not know the person. You won't last. You will not. If you don't have some type of rapport with the person, you will not last in this business. Your relationship won't last. Your business won't last. But people get fed up. There is a lot of little people, and I'm not saying Gio's little because he's far from that in this industry. But when someone is as huge as Maddie or bigger and their head get too big for their body, they forget about who helped them get there. There's three sides to a story. There's Gio's side, Maddie's side, and the truth. And the truth. It is always three sides to a story. So I have not heard anything or saw any videos or anything yet on Maddie's. Hi, Natasha Milan. Welcome. You haven't been over here in a long time, honey. I don't think you mess with Miss Gina because you don't come on this side of the neck of the woods, honey. I be shocked when I see some people because, I don't get too many supporters from the other side, but I appreciate you being here. One thing I observed in that video was that Gio was very hurt. Stop. I caught your live. Thank you, Natasha. I love you. I got much love for you no matter what. Let me tell you something. Anything that has to do with Miss Gina, if you feel some type of way or somebody tells you something, I tell them, come and talk to me. Come and talk to me. Don't run with the bandwagon. Don't run off because I love everybody. I care about everybody. I'm for everybody. And it just breaks my heart that, where's Ron? It just breaks my heart that Gio and Maddie is going through this. That really hurts because those are two individuals in this business and on this YouTube and everything else that I really love and care about. I really love and care about these people. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you. I appreciate that, love. I really do appreciate that because I'm going to tell you something. On this thing with how this is going and Gio is telling his truth, a lot of people are going to be picking sides. Don't pick sides. Don't pick sides. Listen to what Gio has to say. Listen to what Maddie has to say and form your own opinion. But don't pick sides. That's all I'm saying. Don't pick sides, especially if you love them both. Especially if you love them both. I love both of them, and it's like if you had daughters, y'all. We're gonna get a little bit of buffering because I'm leaving, and I'm no longer gonna be on the Wi-Fi. But don't leave. And a wife that has a relationship and they get into it, and you know how the friend husband and we separated. He said to our friends, if you got, some of these people were our friends that I knew before them. But I never told, this is the stupidest thing ever. But that is what people do. People figure, if you're my friend first, then you should be my friend at me. And if I don't like that person anymore, then you shouldn't like that person anymore. And that is how YouTube is also. Some content creators figure if you roll with me, then you shouldn't roll with her. If you rolling with her, then you shouldn't roll with him. And it's not right. It's not right. Everybody got their own opinions. They form their own opinions. And why should you have to pick and choose? I just don't think that you or anyone should have to pick and choose. It's the craziest thing ever. Good morning, Jay Parrish. Good morning, Miss Gina. Praying for a peaceful resolve for both of them. That I agree, Miss Mom G. That I agree. I love that. Yes, pray for T-Love. Blessings, girl. You're home. Amazing. Lord Jesus, evil is such a harsh word, and yet your word used it frequently to describe the opposite of good. While we are all capable of sin, I ask your protection against those who call good evil. Amen. That we need today. That's not right. I have a mind of my own and will you use it. You know what, Ra? And there's very few of us that do that, because you know what? Most are followers. Most are followers. Most of them, they don't have a mind. They don't have a mind of their own. They don't. It's taking these folks so long. Y'all want to get out here, or y'all want to wait till I pull up?
You can wait.
All right. Most people don't have a mind of their own. They always following someone or following who they think is popular. You know, I think that what Maddie should have done, and I say this all the time, when you feel someone that you love and someone that you care about does not feel that they're getting the attention that they deserve, have a conversation. Have a conversation. And that's the reason for most fights. That's the reason for most arguments. That's the reason for most breakups, because no one has that conversation. Hey, lay it down. God bless. Blessings to you and your family on the loss of your mom. See you guys. Y'all have a great day at school. You're welcome. Love you all. About time. Like, these folks don't, you know, people is waiting in line. I never understood how it's that folks, it's called a drop off for a reason. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm switching things, but it's called a drop for a reason. And if you're in a drop-off line, you're supposed to pull up, drop your damn kid off, and keep it moving, because there's other people in line and other people have to take their ass to work. These motherfuckers, they pull up and they rest. They take a whole fucking breakfast feelings right now, especially with the T.S. Madison and stuff. But this shit pisses me off, y'all, because it happens every fucking day. These motherfuckers out here where I stay think that they are entitled. They think that they are entitled. And when it says drop off, you pull up, you tell your goddamn kids to get out the car, and you keep moving so the next cars can go. It's supposed to be a rotation you need to do and keep going so the next people can do it, because people got to go to work. These motherfuckers pull up and they act like they ordering at a drive-thru. They just sit there and don't do shit. She's sitting there, and then she the kid ain't getting out the car. The kid just sitting in the car. All these people behind the light, the line is way down the goddamn driveway. That's ridiculous. Hey Lily, how you doing, love? And third parties need to stay out of the situation, and it will resolve itself at time. You know what? That's true. But on the other hand, Jay Parrish, you got to understand, when you bring it to YouTube, people have an opinion. Now, if Gio never did a video and never brought it to YouTube, never brought it to social media, then it probably could have worked itself out. That's where he fucked up at. Because when you bring it to social media, these fuck buckets, they always got something to say. There's going to be people that's going to side with him, and there's going to be people that's going to side with T.S. Madison. Those that don't like T.S. is going to jump on the bandwagon, and they going to say, honey, Kaya eating this up. Oh, yeah, I understand that. I agree with that. Yeah, exactly. They're going to eat this up. Now, I wish, everything is not, you just don't, everything is, like I said, when I get into it with someone, or if I'm no longer friends, like, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. And I'm not going to even say who the person is or nothing. They know who they are. Someone that I care about right now, deeply, that I care about. She's no longer cool with me. I know it. I see her in other chats. She don't speak unless everybody else speak. And I thought we were cool. I told you guys, I'm loyal. I'm loyal to people. Even if you rock with somebody I don't rock with, I don't have a problem with that. But this person evidently thought that there was a problem or something with that person. And it's a she. And she does not rock with Miss Gina like she used to anymore. And that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. But don't slick shade me. Don't act like we're good. And then you riding with the other side. That's all I'm saying. You know, you are with me because we're going to see how things going to turn out later. When I say I was loyal to the end, I'm loyal to the end. But my feelings was hurt. And I said, I'm just going to let it play itself out. I'm not going to say anything. I know there's several people that I've broken ties with, that I've cared about. But I just leave it at that. Because you never know what may happen later. You know, I told you guys, y'all know I love me some Miss Rita. I love Miss Rita. And every time Miss Rita hurt my feelings, I tell Miss Rita she hurt my feelings. And that's the reason why I love Rita so much. And Rita will come back and say to me personally, Gina, Miss Gina, you know I didn't mean to hurt you. I respect you. I love you. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. And that's why I have so much love and respect for Rita. Because when she realized she wrong, and if she care about you, she gonna tell you. These other folks that pretend and they fake phony ass apologies and all that, y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see that. When Boss Lady Talk, shout out to Boss Lady Talk. I love me some Boss Lady Talk. Said, Miss Gina, go over there. I think Ask April apologized to you or something. I went over there. That wasn't no fucking apology. I'm just gonna call it like I see it. That was not. She didn't apologize to me. She spoke on me. She spoke on me. She did say out of her own mouth that she did appreciate and she used to appreciate and she used to like or love. I can't remember if she said love. I think she might have said like. She did like coming over into my chat. She said that, but there was no apology. Nobody gets to the point. No. If there's an issue I got with you, I'ma say directly, let's talk about it. But nobody does that. 13. No one does that. That's why people can't get along. That's why they can't solve problems. Hopefully, Gio and TS, honey, this is gonna be some red couch talk tonight, because you know everybody gonna be making videos and in it. We're gonna definitely have to discuss it. I should have brought my wallet in and got me some donuts. People being jealous of other people is so sad. That's true. And it's been that way for a very long time. Thank you, T-Love. It's been that way for a very long time. That's not going to change. Somebody's going to always be jealous of somebody. Hi, can I get $20 on 13? And I'm going to put my number in. Can I get a receipt?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. I'm at my favorite spot, Thornton's, and I didn't even get my ice. I forgot my 50 cents from my ice, and I forgot my my donut money, but that's okay. That must mean I don't need it. One thing I can say, we do got the good coffee at work. So hopefully maybe somebody brings some Dunkin' Donuts in. I know we having something, they're gonna have something Friday, but I don't work Friday because the manager, she's no longer gonna be there. Friday's her last day. So that's gonna be something. I forgot I left my lights on, you guys. Okay, let me put you back on. Had to take you inside. I didn't leave you out here this time. I had to take you inside. But okay, let me see what you were saying. I agree with you so much. Thank you, Stanley Jones. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. We got 30 people in the house. Can we get some more thumbs up, please? We should at least have 20, 25 thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Jealousy is the #1 killer among black people. I agree. Ooh, lay it down. I agree. People get so, and the thing about it, let me tell you, they will be jealous of you. You don't have to have that. My husband used to say all the time, why are they jealous of me? I don't have nothing. I said, you got a lot. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll catch you tonight. All right, Miss Mom G. Love you. Have a wonderful day. Smile. Enjoy your day. Don't let nobody rain on your parade. And I shall see you tonight. Hold up, guys. Let me get this pump. All right. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And I would say to him, anything in the world, you have a beautiful home. Because let me tell you something. You ask anybody in the Chi, anybody, they will tell you, Miss Gina always had a beautiful home. Always. Always had a beautiful apartment. always dressed to the nine, okay? Always. You ask anyone and they will tell, because I like nice things. You know why I like nice things? Because I came from nothing. I came from nothing. We didn't have much of anything. My mother bust her ass and worked her ass off just for us to have food, just to keep the rent paid. You understand what I'm saying? And I was never jealous or envious of anybody. I liked some of the things they had. I was always the girl at the school that was with the in crowd. You know, everybody be Gina, you gonna come with us? You coming to the party? You coming to the sock hop? Y'all remember the sock hops at school? You coming to the sock hop? And I'm like, I don't know. You should try out for a cheerleader. I said, I can't do a flip or nothing. Couldn't even dance. But I tried out for pom-pom and I made it. Talk to you later, sis. Just stopped in to tell you to stay strong. Thank you, love. To getting the kids ready for school. All right, babe. Love you. Love you, Lily. Lily, no, honey, Lily knows, because Lily Sutton is one of the ones that knows my husband. So she can tell you, I've always had a nice place. We always had a nice place. You know, I did everything for him. But there were people that were on the outside that he was weak to. You understand what I'm saying? And he would allow it. He would allow it. He would allow people to come in and say and do whatever it was that they wanted to do. And I would sit up there and say, why are you allowing this grown-ass man to ask you about your wife? I said, let me ask you this. Do you ask him about his wife? He'd be like, no. I said, when y'all go places or you meet up with him, do you ask him, is your wife coming with you? He said, no. Well, why the fuck is he concerned if your wife coming? Everything that we did was, is Gina coming? Is Gina coming? Is Gina? Hey, good morning, Deborah. How you doing, love? Is car garage? Do you hear me? Our house was gorgeous, honey. Our house was up on the hill. Okay, out here in Naperville when we were together. And people would drive it. Sometimes we would park between the house. Sometimes we would park our cars in the driveway, everything. We had nice cars. I had my Mercedes truck. We had a van. We had two vans, actually. He had his Chevy, you know. So sometimes we would park in the garage, on the side of the house or whatever. And the guy would go past and would ask my husband, would say to my husband, what, y'all ain't got y'all car no more? He wanted everything to be bad. He wanted everything to fall apart for us. And he would say, y'all ain't got y'all car no more? Or he would say, oh, y'all don't live in that house no more, huh? And my husband would say, what do you think we don't live there? He said, because I ain't seen y'all cars. I said to my husband, why the fuck is he driving where we stay to look to see if we still live there, if we got cars? Now, we stayed in a subdivision, in a closed community. The only way you drive up in our community is if you live there. You understand what I'm saying? Hi, Lady Lane. How you doing, love? What you put into life is what you're going to get out of it. Exactly. That's true. Very true. And my husband just never stuck up. He never stuck up for me and the family like I stuck up for him. And when you have someone where it's one side and then the other person don't do that, it eventually it falls apart. Eventually it falls apart. Like with Gio. If Gio constantly feels that something is wrong and something's not working out right, and if Maddie is not trying to figure out what the issue is, if Matt's not going to work out, which is what he said when I listened to Tracy's video. He said this has been going on for a long time. Your husband should have told him none of his... Come on now, lay it down. I said that too. I would say to him all the time, why you won't tell him to mind his own damn business? Why? And you know what I told him? I told him one day, I said, I bet you if you start asking him about his wife, he'll stop asking you about yours. And so then when he started asking him, he would throw it back on him. So is your wife coming? Where your wife at? When he would ask him, where your wife car? My husband would tell me, but his wife ain't got a car. I don't give a fuck if the bitch don't got a car. It's the point that why he worried about your wife's car. Why is he worried about if my truck is parked in the driveway or not, or if I still have my truck? My truck was paid for. Let me tell you something. Ooh, Rock, could you give me some coffee, baby? I need me a cup. Could you just send it through the camera? Every car I've ever owned, every car from the time I was 16 on up to this jalopy right here, and I love you. I love this queen. It's always been paid for. Of cash. My Mercedes truck was paid for, cash. My Mercedes car was paid for, cash. The Chevy we had was paid for, cash. My limited edition, okay, my limited edition minivan was paid for, cash. Okay, Miss Gina used to be doing it. I know what it's like to run a business because I had a business. I know what it's like to have nice things because I've had nice things. You rise and you fall, but you live to rise again, especially if you're strong. And that is the reason why I continue to get blessed. That is the reason why God stays with me and watch over me. You know why? Because I continue to help people. I continue to look out for people. Hey, Dalai Lamas, look what's in the back right now. I don't know if you guys can see back there, but I have a whole box. See that box back there? See that box? That's a whole box of non-perishable foods. An entire box back there of non-perishable. Honey, I got canned goods in there. I'm going to show y'all. I got canned goods in there. I got spaghetti. I got crackers, peanut butter. I got all kind of stuff. You know where that's going? I'm donating that to someone. I'm giving that to someone that told Miss Gina. I told you I don't put people's business out, but I just want you guys to know everything. I don't do everything on camera. You don't have to show everybody what you do. But someone said, Miss Gina, I'm going through something right now and I need help. And we just need food. And I said, okay, I got you. I'll see what I can do. Miss Gina I didn't have any money or anything that I could give them right out, or I would have given them that. But I went in my cabinets. I went in my own cabinets and I made a box. And that's not a small box to give to this person. Because that's the type of person that I am. Everybody is not like that. They always want to ride with who they think is popular. They always want to ride with who they think is going to get them somewhere. They never want to ride for the underdog. They never want to uplift the underdog. That's our problem. That's our problem. Why you can't uplift the underdog? Why you can't stay neutral? Why people can't just say, you know what, I like them both. I love them both, and I'm not gonna speak on it one way or another because I'm not taking nobody's sides. I just pray for them and I hope they get it together. That's too much like right. That's too much like right. You know why? Because it's always a motherfucker that's around that don't like another motherfucker, and they always got some negative shit to say. They happy. People they be happy for your downfall, honey. You get folks that will smile in your face and all the time trying to take your place, backstabbers. And you be sitting up there like my husband saying, but I ain't got shit. What they want, I ain't got shit. I ain't got nothing worth nothing. The only thing that my soul, honey, and God, and I ain't getting, and I'm not selling those out for nobody. But then somebody had to tell me, Gina, you got a whole lot, baby. You got they don't. She said, one person broke it down to me, and she said, you have a glow. She said they hate your glow. She said they hate your personality. Everybody don't have a personality like you. She said they hate your smile. She said, because you know why? Because they crying. They sad. They always frowning. She said they hate your naturalness. Your naturalness. You don't have to wear a wig. You see this? My naturalness is beautiful. But if I want to add She said, I can add to it. And she said, it just enhances the beauty I already have. Someone had to tell me this because I wasn't seeing it. And people forget. They don't understand. Gina, did you see my comment on your last video? Only you could see it. I don't think so. No, I got to go back and look at it. I'll go back and look at it, love. I missed it. And it is, you know, it's sad. It's a shame that people have to be like that. I said before, with all of these meet and greets and fundraising and different things that's going on, if us as a Black community got together, if we got together and we did this together, now that would be amazing. Come on now. Thank you, lay it down. That would be amazing if we were all, but nobody wants to do. You know why they don't want to do it? Because everybody wants to show off that their thing is better than the next person's thing. Their thing, my thing is better than your thing. You know what my advice is to Maddie? This is what my advice is to Maddie. Maddie, you know I love you. I know she probably ain't watching me. I'm a little person. But I love T.S. Madison knows who I am. I can tell you that for sure. She knows who I am. Gio loves you. And I know you love him. He's hurting. You can hear it all in the video that he's hurt. He's very hurt. And he's very disappointed. And mad. He's very disappointed because whatever it's transpired, whatever took place, Maddie was not down for him. And that's what hurt him. Yep. That's what hurt him. Exactly, T-Love. Yep. Sweep around your own front door. Back door too. Sad. Maddie needs to have a one-on-one conversation with G.O. And just say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I neglected you. I'm sorry I didn't stand up for you. I'm sorry I was not there for you. If they love each other, and it's still there, if the compassion is still there, this could be fixed. Because if Maddie genuinely apologizes to Gio, and Gio feels it and accepts it, they could fix this. Go ahead. They could fix this. It could be fixed. That's one of the reasons I was talking to someone else, and I'm not going to name the person. Yes, I wrote it and deleted for privacy reasons, but I know you would. Thank you. I'm sorry. Somebody up in the bushes, or I don't know if you got to watch from the beginning. Gio is no longer Maddie's Tracy's channel. Tracy did a whole video and played the video that Gio did, talking about how he was mistreated, he was disrespected, and basically he was hurt. I was getting to where someone was saying to me that they was just tired. They had a family situation going on, and they wind up cursing out the family member, but they felt sorry about it. But they didn't want to tell the person that they were sorry because they was just fed up with all of their shit, right? So I shared my story, and I said to them, but you got to do it. You got to, if you want to be in this person's life, if this person means everything to you, if you love this person, we as Black people got to stop fucking thinking about what people think. You got to stop worrying about and being concerned about, what another person thinks. And if you feel that you were wrong, apologize to that person. If you don't feel you were wrong and you just want to end the confusion, if you just want to end the argument, just fucking say you so. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me. I'm a grown ass woman before anything. Do you understand me? I'm a grown ass woman, and And like I said, when folks came at me, when me and Rita had that disagreement, and I used that because I told you guys I use my own experiences, and that was the one experience that I did use that you know, where I had went through something. And but the people were coming at me, and they were saying to me, you just mad because Rita hurt your feelings. This is what they were all saying to me. They were like, you just mad because and you know, and because they thought what they thought I was gonna say. I'm gonna tell you what they thought I was gonna say. I knew what they thought. They thought that Miss Gina was gonna say, I don't give a fuck about what Rita said. I don't give a fuck about what they thought I was gonna go in. But I fucked them up because I'm a real bitch. You hurt my feelings, bitch. I'ma tell you, you hurt my feelings. And I said, you damn right, she did hurt my feelings. And people was like, oh shit, nobody couldn't believe it in the chat because they ain't used to these motherfuckers being real around here. They ain't used to motherfuckers saying when another bitch hurt their feelings. They ain't used to. Everybody want to act like they the big dog. Everybody want to act like they balls. Let me tell you something. Balls is not rock hard. Balls is one of the weakest part of a man. Do you understand me? Because if you kick him in the motherfuckers, he going down. You see how y'all got y'all definitions of shit all fucked up? You are always real, Queen Gina, even on Facebook. Thank you, Get Your Life. Thank you. I'm glad to have one of my Facebook members on here that know me. That know me. Thank you, Lady Lane. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I got big balls. I got your balls. It don't matter how big the motherfuckers could be, like bowling balls. If a bitch kick you in them, they ain't strong like a bowling ball. Balls is the weakest thing on a motherfucking man, but everybody want to use that expression. You sound dumb as fuck. You sound dumb as fuck. So why not tell a motherfucker when they hurt your feelings? That's why y'all relationships don't work. This is why y'all relationships and shit is all fucked up. Because when your nigga do some bogus fucking dumb shit to you, you keep your mouth closed, but you would take that motherfucker back. But then when your daughter do something to you, when your son do something, when your friend do something to you, you can't forgive them. You can't forgive them. But you will forgive a motherfucker that'll beat your ass every day. You know how I know? Because I'm the bitch that did it. I'm one of the bitches that did it. My daughter be mad. Y'all know my kids, most of them would come in the house. He was cheating on me. He caught belittling me, doing all kind of shit. And a week later, I was forgiving this motherfucker. I was opening my door and letting them back in. Stop listening to bitches that ain't gonna tell you their truths. You understand me? Stop listening to motherfuckers that won't share their truths with you, because that's how you learn from experience. You so openly and easily forgiven to a motherfucker out on the street, but you won't forgive your own people. Oh, I love you, lady. I'm here, baby. We won't forgive. You won't forgive. My Facebook people know, honey, I used to do real talk every night. I told y'all after 12, honey, we would do relationship talk, real talk, about 4 in the morning. 12 to about 4, 5 in the morning, I just be on there discussing relationships, and my Facebook people loved me. You know why? And they still do, because I keep it 100. I'm not going to tell you about what Jane, John, Kim, Sue, Tony, Terry, Anthony, Susan, Felicia. I ain't gonna tell you what all they did. I'm gonna tell you what Miss Gina did. I'm gonna tell you how Miss Gina went about it. Y'all listen to every motherfucking thing that these hoes tell y'all, that these motherfuckers on Facebook tell y'all. But the one person that tells you the truth and keep it, this is what trips me out. They will listen to what another motherfucker has to say about me instead of coming on here and listen to me. Because I'm going to tell you my own truths. I'm going to share my own truths with you. You don't have to listen to nobody. Can't nobody else tell you nothing about me if they wasn't in my house? If they didn't lay down with me? How the fuck you going to tell me about who my children's father are? How you gonna tell me about who I was fucking? Because nobody was there but me, him, and God. I understand. I understand, Lady Queen. I am listening and you speaking the truth. Come on now. I'm giving y'all some morning talk. I'm giving you some breakfast this morning. I'm giving you some breakfast for your soul this morning. The only people that know what went down with Gio, Maddie, is God. It's him, her, and God. Those are the only people that know that truth. That's the only people that know that truth. Nobody else don't know what really went down and what really happened. What we do know is Gio was affected by some shit that went down and Maddie hurt his feelings. There is nothing wrong with saying I'm sorry when someone has hurt your feelings. There's nothing wrong with that. Stop trying to be the big, strong bitch. Stop trying to be the big, stop trying not to look weak. Because I'm going to tell you, baby, you already weak. You already look weak. Because a strong person is going to be that person that's going to stand up and say, you know what, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. That's a strong person. It takes more energy to hate a person than it do to love them. It takes more energy to keep trying to create excuses on why you won't apologize than it does to just apologize. Exactly. Exactly, lady. It only means that you care. But some of them don't. They fake. They don't care. They care for the gram. They care for YouTube. They care for Facebook. They care for social media. That's all they care about. They care to fatten their pockets. They don't give a damn about you. And some of you all bust y'all ass, break y'all backs for motherfuckers that will never come to your... let me show you again. Let me show y'all again. You see that box back there? You see that box of food back there? You tell me that YouTuber on here gonna take food out of their own motherfucking cabinets to give to somebody. I wait. These motherfuckers getting thousands. These motherfuckers getting hundreds of thousands. They getting all kind of gifts and all kind of stuff, and they will not go and take a motherfucking box of crackers. They won't give you a motherfucking box of crackers. In the Bible, it says when you eat, your brother's supposed to eat. Okay? When I eat what I eat. If I get a cracker, we're going to break that cracker into... Y'all can't do that on here because you worried about who going to get the best part of the steak. You worried about, well, damn, your piece of cracker is a little bit bigger than my piece of cracker. I didn't get that. That's what they worried about. You worried about, well, dang, that your blouse, you got more than what I got. I wish I knew the person. I have a lot of food to give away. Come on now, lay it down. We don't do that. I'm going to tell you, God fed thousands. Come on now. So have Miss Gina. Miss Gina have fed thousands. Do you understand me? And even when I didn't have the money to go, I went to the grocery store, and y'all know I go to the food pantry. I throw nothing away. I keep it and I put it in a box. And my kids say, Mom, what you gonna do with all that? I say, y'all don't eat that. Y'all don't eat that. I'm gonna give it to someone that can use it. I pass it along. That's why people don't have a problem with inboxing me, sending me messages and stuff, because they know I'm gonna keep it between me and them. They know I'm gonna do my very best to try to help them, because people have helped me. And God's gonna continue to bless me. Just like that person did a few seconds ago. That person sent, it ain't about what they sent. It ain't about how much they sent. It's about that they blessed me. They said, coffee on me. And what was that? Just at the gas station I was talking about, oh, give me a cup of coffee. I just told Rock, girl, give me a cup and put it through the thing. And that person cash out me and say coffee on me. That's a blessing. That's somebody. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. People out here are too freaking greedy. Folks out here get a big hit. Do you not know the power that you have when you are popular? The people that you can help. The people that your success is morning unfiltered. Good morning. Blessed you with those tools for you to teach. You know this world would not keep going if we don't teach what we know to someone else. My daughter says to me all the time, Cece, she says to me all the time, Mom, I'm just a reincarnation of you. You just had yourself all over again. And you know why? She just like me. She pray like me. She has a giving heart like me. She loves hard like me, and she got a temper like me. She has a temper like me. But she wants to do. That's something she's picking up. She's learning. She's learning it from me. And that is great, because then when she has children, she's going to teach them those same things. Then that will keep good people, because we always need some good people in the world that has compassion for someone else. Because if you don't have compassion for somebody, you get all these assholes that want to fuck shit up 24 hours a day. That's why you get other people looking at what they doing, and then they become just as messy as the person that they talked about. That never swayed from stance. And that's real. Thank you, love. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's really blessed. Exactly. Exactly. You got women up that came on here and said, oh, I don't want to be like that evil lady. Remember, VS was that evil lady. Remember, she was a demon. I don't want to be like her. Let's get her off of here. You got so many people that pulled together that all said, we want to stop her. Then we can go on and enjoy you. Remember, everybody said when she leave, YouTube would be at peace. Is YouTube at peace? No, it was just somebody that took her place. It was just somebody else that took her place, and they ain't no better than what she is. Somebody ain't gonna like what I'm saying, but I'm get the bad that gets replaced. You get the good that gets replaced. You gonna have little people that's gonna get replaced by other. What happens? What happens when that trucker can no longer drive those trucks? The business does not go out of business. The owner just hired 2 new truck drivers. They get replaced. Everything gets replaced. That's what people don't understand. Start teaching your children something that's going to stick with them, that they can use. Stop give them something. If you don't want to give them gas, if you don't want to give them food, show them how to get it. Show them where to get it. When I didn't have stuff, things I couldn't give, I'd be like, girl, look, if you go up to this food pantry over on such and such information that I passed on, that's information that they could use, and they could also pass that on to someone else. I might tell someone else, you know what, girl, you like helping people. They people volunteer all the time over here at such and here. You did something. We don't tell each other nothing. We don't tell each other nothing. All we want to do, me and my daughter was talking about this yesterday, last night when I was taking her home, is front. You got so many people that is fronting and pretending for Facebook, for Instagram, for YouTube. These motherfuckers want to pretend like they got the best of everything, and they ain't got shit. Most of them, that nice car that they got, they living out of it. They ain't rented. If I want a brand new Porsche, I could get one. If I want to rent it, that motherfucker, that shit ain't expensive. Anything in this world, anything can be acquired. Anything in this world can be acquired. People don't understand. I told y'all my book was coming. I want y'all to read this book. If you don't know anything about Iceberg Slim Pimp, this is a good book, and they have his documentary. The documentary is out. He talks about how he got into the game of pimping. He talked about the hustle of it all. He talked about all of this. There's another guy, young guy that, an older guy that I was looking at the other day, his documentary. And this man was known all through Hollywood and everywhere with the big wigs. He made things happen all the time. And people, they loved him. They cared about him. They looked up to him. He was the man. He was the man. He was the man to go to. People don't understand that. People don't understand that everything is not about who gonna do better, who got better, who. Some things is about just learning from something. Can you pick something up and just learn
Select
from
vehicle
it?
type. Select vehicle type.
All right, give me a chance.
Select. Swipe card or insert cash. Remove card. Processing. Please wait. Thank you.
Thank you. A lot of the things that we've learned today, that we know today, was learned. It was already out here. You read Iceberg Slim, Ron? Ain't that a good book? Isn't that a good book? There was rappers and actors that talked about how they tried to be pimps and they was reading Iceberg Slim's books. Learn from it. These little boys that grew up in the hood that decides to sell drugs and all this stuff, how you think they learned that? They learned from seeing the other people in the hood do that shit for years and they wanted to be like them. Maddie told you all several times how she got started. She told you all how she was hoeing. She told you all how she did movies and shit. She told you all how she got robbed. She told you all how niggas tried to kill her and rape her and do all kind of obscene shit. And what did she do? She grew from that to be the star in everything that she is right now. That's why I say that shit can be fixed. It can be fixed. Because if you know from whence you came and you knew where you wanted to head and you then got to that point and you're still growing, you can never forget the people that around you that helped you get there. Okay, real love. You can never, ever forget those around you that help you get there. It's better to give than receive. That's the Bible. But most won't take. They just take. Yep. You know why they just take? Because that's all they know how to do. That is, we all, if you from the hood, listen to what I'm saying. If you from the hood, how many people who grew up in the hood or came from the hood always knew that person that'll steal your mama drawers, that will steal your drawers while you got them on? How many people who knows that your enemies can very well be your footstool all the time? We all knew that, and he might have been cool as fuck, or she might have been cool as fuck, but y'all all knew that one person from the hood, and y'all be like, don't leave her ass by herself. That bitch gonna steal you. But that bitch will steal your motherfucking teeth out your mouth while you having a conversation with them. How many people knew somebody like that? We all knew somebody. But everybody loved her or him. It was an Ezel. Y'all remember Ezel on Friday? Everybody loved Ezel in Friday. But Ezel stole every motherfucking thing. But he was loved. He was loved. It wasn't what he did. It was how he did it. It wasn't no shame in his game. It was no, he knew he was a thief. What did the motherfucker say at the end? He said, I steal, I don't kill. He said, you can have your knife. Even the motherfucking thieves got respect in some ways. It's shit they don't even do. They even got honor in some way. He said, I steal, I don't kill. I knew a girl, when I say this bitch was a thief, she would, honey, I came from Harvey, Illinois. You know anything about Harvey, Illinois? That's the hood of the suburbs. That's one of the hoods of all hoods, okay? And this girl was still you blind. She was my friend. She was cool as fuck. Every time she came to my house, she would stole some. Bitch, them my earrings you got on. Oh, yeah, Gina, I borrowed them. But we all loved her. We all and everybody knew, you better watch that bitch. That bitch gonna steal you blind. She gonna take those. Hey, Prima Wanda. She had passed away from even though we knew she was a thief and we knew she was not to be trusted. But do you know it hurted a lot of people in the community that she had passed away from a drug overdose? And if you wanted something, I don't give a damn what you wanted or need, that bitch would go out there and get it, honey. You need diapers, she was stealing diapers. You named it, she had it. You needed formula, that bitch was stealing formula. You needed socks, she was stealing socks. You needed Kotex and tampons, that bitch was stealing Kotex. She said, she would tell you, give me 30 minutes. I'll be back in 30 minutes. You need lotions and stuff. See, back then in the day, you had all other things that running. They knew who house to go to. They would bring stuff. You know, if you had that candy, like yes, Harvey and Chicago Heights and Gary, and yes, they are all the hood. That's what we called it back in the day. We called it boosted. That's another thing. Ever read a book like that or saw a book like that where if you write and you talk in the hood language, you get a better understanding because he showed you the definition. So for those of you that's proper and don't know, that means stealing. That means taking what does not belong to you. So we all knew boosters. Boosters was girls and those guys that was pros. They would get you whatever the hell you wanted. That, honey, some of the bitches would get, honey, if you needed furniture. When you went to the projects, are you listening to me? When you stepped into some of the apartments and homes and things in the projects, you didn't know you was in the projects. Some of the homes, honey, because they got it all together from boosting. Yes. They got it all. That was a hustler in some way. We all knew somebody's mother that was the lady of the night. We didn't speak on it because she was a mama during the day. I'm just telling the truth. These motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you the truth. They said on the show when I was watching it, they said hoeing is supposed to be the oldest profession. Supposed to be the oldest profession. And so they said, what is pimping? What is pimping? The pimp game was taught by women. Men didn't perfect that. They didn't know how to do it. That's Iceberg Slim. He watched everything he knew. He watched what his mother did. He watched what other women did that he did it. The pimping game was created and invented by women. Men didn't perfect shit. Men were taught. Come on now, T-Love, the 3 L's. They better listen to the 3 L's. Look, listen, and learn. Anything that you want to get through and you want to perfect in life, look, listen, and learn. Ooh, you went way back. Read this book. Honey, I got it, Prima Wanda. I got it. It came yesterday. I'm advertising, honey. I'm advertising. This is a good-ass book. Everybody talking about how good this book is. See, we don't read shit no more. We don't read shit. We too gullible. You too gullible to believe what a motherfucker tell you behind a screen. Nobody reads nothing. Yes, it teaches you about life. Look, listen, and learn. I got it off Amazon. Get it? You want to know where I got it off Amazon? Look, listen, and learn. Pay attention. That's how you can learn about everyday life. You want to learn about everyday life. You want to know. People tell me all the time, Miss Gina, you need to write some books. Miss Gina, you should write a book. You should do. And I think I'm saying I'm going to write a book about my life. One day I'm going to write a book about it because y'all will be amazed. Y'all be amazed. I just told y'all a little bit of the shit that Miss Gina went through and the survival that I got through. That's why I don't get mad when these motherfuckers try to say something, because my life, they wouldn't have made it. You couldn't have never lived my life. These motherfuckers too weak. They too weak on here. You do need to write. I'm writing one now too. I know that's right, Prima Wanda. Because our people need to know. Those that are growing up need to know. They need to know the real world. They need to know. My son, I just told him today, and I told him yesterday, Ben, I said, you are 18-year-old black man living in an affluent white neighborhood. You ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. You know what my daughter told him? My daughter said to him, God forbid, she said, if mommy died tomorrow, Ben, what you gonna do? He had nothing to say. She said, I'm not trying to be facetious. She said, I'm not trying to hurt you or embarrass. She said, I just want to know if mom. He couldn't answer that question. Get your shit together right now. I told him, do you know how quickly that year gonna go? Do you know how quickly 12 months is going to go by when you turn 19? When he turns 19, he ain't on my insurance. He has no money. He has nothing. Nothing. What are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go? Because now the young people, their livelihood, everything is all about just having fun, just kicking it. Back in the day, a young person's livelihood, everything would be about, ooh, I want a house. I want this. Yep, you got to. You got to. We don't teach folks nothing. Like you got these grown ass, we got grown ass 30, 40, I ain't gonna scratch the 30-year-olds. We got grown ass 40 and 50-year-olds right here on YouTube arguing and going back and forth with 20 and 30-year-olds when they should be teaching them something. And instead of them teaching them something, they arguing with them. Why you arguing with a 20 and 30-year-old? Bitch, I got kids that's 20 and 30-year-olds. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you about, okay, you right. You right until you see you ain't right. Until that karma kicks in and karma lets you know you should have listened to Miss Gina. You should have listened to your mama and daddy. Okay? They always think they right until karma kicks in and let them know that ass ain't right. That it's about to get real. And that's what I told my son. It's about to get real. What the fuck is you gonna do? Because I don't take care of grown men. You gotta do something. Do you understand? You gotta work for your meal. You gotta work for your roof over your head. It don't matter what kind of work you do. As long as you work. That's what people don't understand. I never forget when my daughter was stripping and folks was coming to me saying, Gina, girl, you know your daughter stripping. I said, They was like, you ain't mad? I said, no. They said, why you ain't mad? Because she a grown motherfucking woman and she making a living paying her bills. Why should I be mad? If I had it, I'd be slinging around the pole too. If that's going to get me paid, right? Y'all talk about people that makes honest living. This is what gets me about YouTube. This is what get you to make. That's it. That's it. And that's what a lot of them don't. You know why? Because you got these ain't shit ass women raising shit ass men. That's because they're not teaching them how to be a man. You will get a mother that will give that little boy everything, or that young man everything, and do you know he'll still leave a stone and say, you ain't shit. I hate you. And you just bought this little motherfucker $200 worth of shit. And this little motherfucker is cursing you out, telling you you ain't shit, And they mad at you because you didn't buy more. Come on now. Ain't no way in the world. I told my son, that's my son, I'ma do the basics. Do you understand me? I'ma do the bare minimals. I'ma do what's important. I'ma feed him because he gotta eat. I'ma feed him because he gotta eat. I'ma keep a roof over his head because he gotta be warm. He gotta be safe. You understand me? I'ma get him what he needs for school because he gotta stay in school. But all that extra shit, that ain't part of the program. It don't say I gotta buy you a game card. It don't say I gotta buy you Nikes and Jordans and shit. It don't say that I gotta buy you name brand clothes and all this shit for you to look at. It don't say I gotta get your hair cut. That's all extra shit. As long as he's eating, he's clean, and he has a roof over his head, that's all I need to do. Now, all that extra shit, you need to go get a job. You need to go get a job. But you got these women, they won't even do that for their children or loved ones, but they'll do it for somebody else that don't mean them nothing. Nothing. There's folks that I knew that made it. Are you understanding what I'm saying? There's women that I knew that made it. These hoes had the best of everything. You understand me? Had the best cars, honey. My little piece of Mercedes wasn't nothing. These bitches bought theirs off the showroom floor. I used to hang with bitches that had diamonds. Do you understand? Money, stacks. These hoes had stacks of money like that. And they didn't hook up with a big time drug dealer to do it. These hoes had their own businesses and their own hustles that they were doing, but every single one of them had a no good ass piece of shit man that just dragged them down. And I would say to them, Queen, you could do so much better. Why you with him, Gina? I love them. I love them. They were supporting their drug habits and everything. And I would be sitting there saying, damn, if I had what she had, if that blessing had been opened up to me, nobody, you couldn't tell me nothing with what I would do with it. And these are women that had every motherfucking thing. Do you understand me? Everything. But they got with a low life piece of shit. And I would talk to their children, and their children, I told you, I've been called Mama Gina since my 20s. I've been called Mama G and G Mama since my 20s. Just extra street. Come to Chi-Town. I'm known here. That's why motherfuckers give me respect. People don't even know who the fuck I know and who I really fuck with. Cause I don't blab like that. I don't talk. But I could tell you this, I got respect in Chi-Town on these streets. I got much respect. My daughter was saying last night, Ma, do you know the people that know you? Prima Wanda said I was one of those fools. Come on now. Respect is everything. And nobody has it. Or they lose it. Hey, Granny. Hey, Granny Cook. Just like Gio lost all respect for Maddie. You know why we respected Maddie? We respected Maddie because from where she came from and how honest she was about it. And now it hurts my heart to see what's going on. Absolutely, you can't give your kids everything because they won't appreciate nothing. They call me the godmother. Yep. Come on now, Unfiltered. We need us like that. You know what? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what kept. I'm preaching. I'm educating y'all today. Look, listen, and learn. In the projects, do you know that there was always a big mama? There was always a big mama. There was always an auntie. There was always that lady that got all the respect that even the drug dealers, the thieves, everybody respect her. You know why they respect her? Because when they mama wasn't shit, when they mama didn't feed them, didn't bring home food or none, when they mama brought home the boyfriend that was raping the girls, the daughters and everything, you could go to Big Mama's house and say, I ain't ate in 3 days. You can go to Big Mama's house, or you could go to Auntie Bertha's house or whatever and say, Auntie Bertha, my mama got that nigga over there again. And you know what Auntie Bertha gonna say in the jail? in the projects, in the jets. She gonna say, baby, come on in here and lay on that couch. Come on in here so you can get you a good night's sleep. That's where the community came from. That's why fuck a nation. You motherfuckers following people that's talking about we the nation. We the nation this, we the nation that. Got the pull over the nation. Miss Gina, the queendom, we the motherfucking community. Because it was the community that took care of the children. Okay, come on, Prima Wanda, tell me I'm telling the truth. Somebody say, keep talking, Miss Gina. Because I'm almost headed into work. Somebody, you better say, keep talking, Miss Gina. Because I'm talking some real shit. It was the community, whether it was the community in the projects you stayed, whether it was the community at your job, it was the community that took care of motherfuckers, not no motherfucking nation. The nation don't give a f about you. The only nation, I only know one nation, what I'm talking about, I only know one nation that's down for their people. And if you ain't a part of that nation, I can't fuck with you. Who know what I'm talking? Farrakhan, the motherfucking Islam nation. Oh, I'm telling it. Come on, tell me to keep talking, Miss Gina. Somebody keep saying, talk realness to me. That I know that takes care of everybody. And that is the motherfucking nation of Islam. These other motherfuckers don't care. They say, exactly, like they say, it takes a village to raise a child. That's what they say. It takes the village to raise a child. But I say it takes an entire community to support that parent. The little village might take care of the children. Yeah, we always watch. But if the community don't, if the entire community, if everybody from this, because it's small villages within the community. It's small little villages within the community. If the community don't rally around the adults, the mothers, everything falls apart. Everything falls apart. That's why your kids are. Do you know that there is children? Facts, been a member over 15 years. Come on, Capricorn all day. Ooh, we got them falling out of the bush because y'all hearing Miss Gina talk some real shit this morning. Talking realness this morning. There is kids that have went on to college, straight A's who came from shit. And you know what they say? They don't acknowledge their mother. They don't say, oh, my mama. If it wasn't for my mama, I wouldn't be such and such. They don't say that. They say, you know what they say? They sit up here and they say, it was auntie such and such. That's what they say. They say it was auntie such and such that did this for me. They say it was mama such and such that fed me on days that I didn't have nothing to eat. They would give them $1 or $2 to keep them going. Good morning, Impress. That's how they did. That's how those kids got to school living rough lives. That's how those children went off to college. They worked. They worked their ass off so that they can get grants and scholarships. Because their mamas and daddies wasn't doing shit. Their mamas and daddies was getting high. They was abusing them. All this stuff. But if it was not for the godmothers, if it was not for the G-mamas, if it was not for the aunties, if it was not for none of them, we would have so many that will fall apart. Islam's teaching is the closest thing to Southern teaching. Exactly. Yep. That's what I said. That's the only nation that I know. That's the only nation that I know that takes care of the villages. That's the only nation that I know that takes care of the community. It's the Islam nation. That's the only one that I know. That's the only one that I know. Everybody else, we the nation. We the nation. The only nation that I know that's going to make sure that the kids are okay is the Islam nation. The only nation that I know that's going to make sure that the moms are okay, the wives are good, is the Islam nation. The only nation that I know that's going to come together and uplift the black man is the Islam nation. Now, the rest of you motherfuckers, I can't be a part of your nation. I don't want to be in nothing that got a nation in it if Islam ain't in front of it. Because that I know is true and real. The community, we all know what communities do. We all know that. There's certain things that my community does that your community may not do. That's how some communities you got to leave and get out of and go and travel over to another community because you realize that shit, they hypnotized. That's YouTube. YouTube has a lot of little communities and villages. YouTube has a lot of, YouTube is the motherfucking nation, not these little, not the person that's on the channel that you own. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. The person in the Queendom community. You in the Queendom community or the Queendom village, whatever, whichever you desire. Whichever, but you ain't in my nation. Because I'm on the nation of Google. Everybody else is following. That's what they are. It's a lot of followers. Folks don't get it. They don't understand it. Yep, it's a lot of followers. It's a lot of followers. People, they need to get their life together. They need to have an understanding. That's why I just told my daughter, if you pay attention, you can get through anything. If you look, listen, and learn, you can get through anything. Don't worry about what somebody say or how they feel. Worry about, focus on what works for you. I'ma always focus on what works for me. What's good for me. I never understand, and I be telling YouTube, why y'all don't question these motherfucking dumbass content creators? If you're a content creator and you over on your platform, right? And you doing the Cash App party or whatever, super chats, cash apps, PayPal, if you getting all of this, right? Your board just lighting up, rainbow colors. Why you focus on what's going on over here in my community? Why is it that they gotta go and speak on, yeah, she over there scamming, she over there doing such and such, but you over here telling everybody that God gonna bless them if they cash app you? I never understood that. And now one person sits up there and calls them and say, well, ain't we giving you money? What? She ain't getting nothing over there. Why you concerned with what's going on over there? Because we all over here supporting you and giving you money, and these people fall for it. Thank you, Capricorn. They fall for it. They are so pressed and upset about $1 that somebody gives to me, but motherfucker people, your board's ringing up 500, 1,000. You understand what I'm saying? They giving you 50s and that, but you're so afraid. They so afraid that it might be that one person that might come through and just drop it down that on me, just so you can go over there and stick with them. But what's for me is gonna always be for me. You can't stop that. That's something you can't stop. You can't stop that. You're not on here begging, you helping others. And I'm going to continue to help them. I'm going to continue to help them. And let me tell you, just like the person that I got the food for, that I'm going to take to them after, I don't give a damn about what these people talk about, because they ain't helping nobody. The shit that I'm doing, they will never do. They will never do. If you that's giving them those $50, $100, helping them get 1,000, and all, if you came on here and say I'm hungry tomorrow, you know what they gonna say? You'll be okay, or block you. or block you. That's what they're gonna do. Half of them will block you. That young lady that came over, she talked about Miss Gina. She said it. She said, Miss Gina, I'm so sorry. She said, Miss Gina, I owe you an apology. She said, Miss Gina, you welcome in and you helped me and you looked out for me, and I told them I gave them all my money, and I told them that I was in need, and she said, Miss Gina, they blocked me. I said, what? You kid. She said, Miss Gina, they blocked me and I just asked for help and support. She said, you was right about everything that you said. She said, I ain't come asking for nothing. She said, I just want you to know I'm sorry. And I said, drop your cash out. We gonna help you. We gonna help. Because you people ride on these trains to hell and you don't even know who the conductor is. You don't even know you jumping on a train to hell, and you didn't even ask who's driving it. You didn't even say who was the conductor. Who's the conductor? God knew somebody had to hear this today. Do y'all see how all the buffering I usually have on the way? Have y'all noticed that today? Sometimes, because see, what's for me? What God meant for you all to hear this. You need to hear this. It didn't buffer at all. I'm here. I'm about to pull into work right now. I bet nobody noticed this, and I'm usually buffering like back to back to back, because God know what he doing. Thank you, love. Thank you, the Unfiltered. I definitely am. I definitely am doing what I'm doing. They chopping you up. Queen, good morning. Much love to your chat. Oh, of course. Of course. Because anything that is good, positive, and worth listening to, they're going to tear it. They're going to tear it apart every single time. 2300, they're going to tear it apart every single time. See, my spirit is too bad for them. My spirit is too strong for them. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. They don't even know. But honey, God is amazing, and he keeps me covered. So I'm good. I'm awesome. I'm blessed. I'm blessed and highly favored. Hey, Tracy's World. I am blessed and I am highly favored. Well, I love you guys. I have made it here to work, and I should see you guys tonight on the red couch. God bless it. Ta-ta for now.